Vanessa Hudgens, the multifaceted actress and singer whose journey from Disney darling to Broadway belter has enchanted generations, recently peeled back the curtain on one of pop culture's most cherished origin stories, her casting in High School Musical. At 36, with a resume boasting everything from Spring Breaker's edginess to tick, boom, vibrancy, Hudgens joined Magical Rewind podcast host Bart Johnson, himself Coach Jack Bolton in the trilogy, for a nostalgic deep dive. The conversation, laced with laughter and wistful what-ifs, revisited the serendipitous audition that not only launched her career but kindled a real-life romance with co-star Zac Efron, transforming fictional hallways into a global phenomenon. Hudgens' path to East High was anything but linear. At 15, she'd already tasted the bittersweet fruit of showbiz, a Disney pilot opposite Keke Palmer, The Bus Life, that fizzled before takeoff, auditions for the Mouse House that yielded polite rejections. I was like, it's never gonna happen for me, she recalled, her voice carrying the echo of teenage disillusionment. High School Musical arrived as a reluctant obligation, a cattle call for Gabriella Montez, the brainy beauty whose duet with Troy Bolton would become anthemic. I went in begrudgingly and did the audition. It was a normal audition, she shared. Her song choice? A hazy blur, perhaps Jessica Simpson's Angels, or Mulan's Reflection, paired with scene work that felt routine. Yet, callbacks beckoned, narrowing the field into a whirlwind of mix and matches. Fate intervened swiftly. Hudgens was paired with Efron, then a fresh-faced hopeful with High School Musical as his breakout bid. Me and Zac did the scene together. I sang with him, she reminisced. I feel like he got paired up with somebody else as well. I don't know. It all seems like such a blur. Weeks later, the final showdown pitted her against one rival for Gabriella, Efron against his Troy contender. They swapped, tested chemistry like alchemists and emerged victorious. The call came like lightning, we want you to do it. Hudgens' elation, oh my god. It's finally happening. Marked the pivot from dreamer to icon. The 2006 premiere catapulted them into stratosphere, their on-screen sparks igniting off-screen flames. Fans devoured posters of Troy and Gabriella, shipped Zanessa, with fervor, turning locker line sets into romantic lore. For Hudgens, theater-bred and film-seasoned, her debut at 13 in Thunderbirds, a 6-month London odyssey, the musical's format was nirvana. I grew up doing theater, that is and still is where my heart remains, she enthused. So I was very excited. Efron's allure amplified the thrill, and then of course like I was a child and paired with this boy and I was like, oh my god. He's so cute. So like the chemistry was so real. Johnson astutely noted how their flirtation fueled authenticity, to which Hudgens agreed, it really does. Especially when you're young and it's all sweet and innocent. Their bond endured through sequels, Wildcat Chance in Albuquerque senior year send-offs, morphing from puppy love to mature partnership. Post-2010 split, they've maintained mutual admiration, Efron praising her evolution, Hudgens toasting his blockbuster turns. High School Musical's legacy? A blueprint for tween empowerment, diversity in duets, and the magic of mismatched souls harmonizing. Hudgens' reflections remind us, sometimes the greatest roles find us when we're least looking, turning auditions into anniversaries of the heart.